Are you kidding me? Healing, healthy. This man was a hypocrite, in my honest opinion. He really was. I didn't find anything about him to be healing. He insulted African American women on a consistent basis. One of his last statements that he said was that if you're over 38 and you haven't married or something like that, that you're no good and disposable. To me, it was a shock jock. And, I hope this is teaching folks a lesson about the karma that you put out, the negativity that you put out in the world, that when karma comes knocking at your door, she might not be so kind. So, the fact that he killed over real quick and was supposedly with a woman that we don't yet know the nationality. Rest in peace.
Kevin Samuels passed away. Is this karma? Well, according to one person, it is. And we're going to talk about that. What's going on? This is your boy Gamma back with the lovely
Juju.
Today, we're discussing Kevin Samuels, but more importantly, what Vivica Fox had to recently say about his passing. Yeah, very straightforward, I should say, right?
Yeah.
If this is your first time here, make sure you hit the subscribe button, notification bell so you don't miss a video like this. Like the video and be ready to leave a comment and share your thoughts. So, Vivica Fox, right?
Right.
Recently was on Fox Soul, and she is part of a panel, right?
Right.
Cocktail with Queens, I think is what they call it. Hosted by Claudia Jordan. I don't know if this is a host or they all just kind of talk. But
Yeah, she's the host. Yeah.
Right. So the question was posed regarding Kevin Samuels. Now, keep in mind, there were actually 4 black women on this panel.
Right.
And we know, as well, the little that we do know, Kevin Samuels' primary focus was, in fact, on black women. Even though he spoke about women in general, he really focused or catered to them because, that's what he knows. That's what he came from. So with that said, you have 4 black women on this panel discussing Kevin Samuels. You're bound to hear some things, right?
I was just about to say that.
They're gonna
got 4 women.
They're gonna let it be known how they really feel. And Vivica did not hold back.
She did not.
My goodness. So, let the people know, what did Vivica, or what was your take? Because we watched it together. What was your take on Vivica's expressions towards Kevin Samuels passing?
I feel like Kevin Samuels definitely have hit a nerve or two.
Right.
With Vivica Fox.
It's safe to say she's not feeling him, right?
Yeah.
Not at all.
Not at all. And, she just was really being very blunt that basically this is karma.
Oh, yeah.
His passing is karma.
That was crazy. Yeah. But yeah, she literally said that.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. So she definitely did not view anything he has done as beneficial.
No.
To use the term karma, my goodness, she feels like, hey man, you got what was coming to you.
Yep.
And that was kind of, you don't usually hear that from celebrities or those that are in the public eye. A lot of people tend to be a little bit more diplomatic and they try to keep things but she was like, nope, I think he got what he deserved. Karma.
Yeah, she said, let this be a lesson.
Wow.
Let this be a lesson.
Yeah, it's hard to digest.
How does that sit with you?
Well, like you said, it's a clear indication that he has said and done things that she did not like at all. Yeah. Not just a disagreement, but it hit her. I think one of the statements she made, and she kind of paraphrased it, because I don't think he literally said it this way, but she said that he mentioned, Kevin Samuels that is, that once you're past 38, you're pretty much disposable. Like she said that,
she said something like that.
Right. Like, he said something to the, to the nature of once you're 38 as a woman or past 38, then you're disposable, and if you're unmarried, something like that.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So either way, my point is, Vivica Fox is almost 60 years old. She's like 57.
Has she ever been married? No.
She has.
She has?
She's been divorced twice.
Oh, okay.
She has no kids. So she would really fit into this prime demographic of women that someone like Kevin Samuels, right, would not consider very, what's the word, illegible, or I don't even know what the right term is, but she wouldn't be up there, you know.
Yeah, as a great pick.
Right.
Yeah.
Somebody that you will be highly sought after, put it like that.
Right.
And of course, you know, if you're in Vivica's shoes, you're gonna listen to Kevin Samuels, and you're gonna be like,
you're gonna have a filter on.
You're gonna
based
squirm.
off of your experience.
Yeah, because you know most of what he says is directed at women like you in many ways, and that's not to say that he's attacking you. You know, it's kind of like, look, if somebody said, look, you got to be at least, I don't know, 6 foot and have less than 2% body fat to be a part of a particular fighting squad, and you're 5 feet and you're shaped like a bowling ball. You know,
not the bowling
yeah,
ball.
Man, like you're shaped like the Michelin Man. Let's even take it a step further.
No,
you're gonna feel some kind of way. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They may not be attacking you directly, right? But if they're setting requirements or guidelines or, you know, certain parameters that you don't fit, you're gonna feel weird and feel some kind of way, and that's what we think is happening here. Like we absolutely would love to know what you guys think about this, because there are a large majority of people who have felt like they benefited from Kevin Samuels.
Yeah.
Let's be clear. He had like a lot of views on everything. If you go to his channel, this guy was getting 200,000, 300,000, 400,000 views regularly, right?
Yeah.
And he had well over 1 million subscribers. And the majority of people he interacted with online were women. Not every woman, of course, agrees. Some of them would come on just to argue. But my point is, he had a nice size following.
Yeah.
And not everyone felt like Vivica. But on the flip side, there are a lot of people that do feel like Vivica.
Yeah.
Some of them would rejoice and be like, yes, sister, speak out loud. Let it be known. And we like to know. Either way, we just ask that you keep it respectful. You know, don't be vulgar, but whether you agree with Vivica or not, we're interested in knowing why. You know, if you think she was wrong and just went left and she shouldn't have spoke like that, let us know why. And if you think anything she said was accurate, was true, we like to know as well. Absolutely. But in closing, Juju, I would like to say, when it comes to people who have a very strong stance against love and dating, right? Is there a safe way to ever approach it? Like, if you're going to be bold and speak against certain things, doesn't it come with the territory that you're going to get some kind of pushback? You're going to get people who like just absolutely disagree. Because the only way I see it is if you just don't have a strong stance. Like, you always, you know, you say something like, hey man, live and let live, let everybody find love, and, you know, love who they want. That kind of approach, nobody cares, but you're not really saying nothing.
Right.
But once you have a strict guideline, and when you're highlighting things people don't want to hear, you're bound to get some kind of pushback.
I mean, absolutely, your delivery matters, right?
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to, you know, a person, you know, when it comes to a person making a very serious point, you know, about a serious matter, then yes, you know, you are going to have to more so deliver your message in a more not stern way, but you know what I mean, right? Like, very straightforward way.
Right.
But again, you know, delivery matters. So I feel like that's really where the divide is, where there are a lot of people who are in support of Kevin Samuels with what he had to say. And then there are people who are like, okay, I hear what you're saying, but no. And it's all because, like in Vivica's case, it's your delivery.
All right. Well, first and foremost, I actually agree with you. But I do have to say that I think, at least in Vivica's case, it was a little bit more than just the delivery. I think it's a sensitivity factor as well. When you, again, fit into that prime demographic that's being spoken about in a way that's unfavorable, you're going to be sensitive to it. And also, just dating and love in general tends to be a very sensitive topic.
That's true.
And when you speak on things that are sensitive, you're bound to rub people the wrong way.
Yeah.
So I think that factor plays into it largely. And that's why you may need to be cautious with your delivery.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you know what, guys? We just love to know what you think on this one. Was Vivica out of line for what she said? Do you agree or not, and why?
Was
We'd
it
love
karma?
to know.
Yeah.
Yes. And if you made it this far, you definitely should hit the subscribe button, notification bell. You won't miss a video like this. Like the video, and don't forget to share your thoughts below in the comments. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time,
Escape the Matrix.